Hello and welcome to episode 8 of this series and the first episode for 2017. I have decided that this series will continue beyond episode 10, so hopefully there will be one each month. Thank you to those viewers who have been tuning in since episode 1. This episode marks the beginning of a new season, but follows on from last year, so all going well the season will conclude with episode 19. Now with that out of the way, let's kick off the new year with another locomotive class book. If Hudson Power whet the appetite of those with an interest in Victorian railways, then this book will for those with an interest in New South Wales railways. 38 was written by John Thompson and was first published in 1992. The popularity of this book has seen at least 4 reprints, with the last thus far in 2007. It covers the technical and service history of the well-known C-38 Pacific steam locomotive, first introduced in 1943. This book is not one to curl up in your armchair with, as the sheer volume of information contained has resulted in a weighty piece of literature, unless you have arms like the Hulk. Written in the same style as the previous book, 36 by John, and reviewed last year in episode 6, 38 is the reference book on the well-known Pacifics. It covers the construction of the first batch of 5 locomotives which were built by Clyde Engineering between 1943 and 1945. These engines featured a streamlined casing. The remaining 25 engines were built by the New South Wales Government Railways at their Everleigh and Cardiff workshops between 1945 and 1949, and these did not feature streamlining. They replaced the older C-36 class on all express trains. The best known roster for these engines was the Newcastle Flyer, which ran between Sydney and Newcastle in a little over 2 hours each way. 4 members of the class survive in preservation, but that will be covered later. The book is a hardcover edition with the covers being plain green with the title embossed on the front. Just like 36, there is a dust jacket with another of the late Phil Belbin's paintings featured. The painting shows the streamlined and unstreamlined versions of the class. This book can still be obtained new, so you should have no trouble getting a copy with this dust jacket intact. Inside, the book contains chapters on the building of the 5 streamlined engines, the remaining class members, and the technical aspects of the class in great detail. Even the rather unique operation of the whistle, using a compressed air system to admit steam, is covered. Now earlier I mentioned that 4 of the class members have survived into preservation. While in the later chapters of the book there is the story of 3801's first trip across Australia on the Western Endeavour Tour in 1970. 3801 is also featured in another chapter on its rebuild and return to service in November 1986. Again in great detail. The other 3 members to survive are 3813, 3820 and 3830. Unfortunately, at the time of producing this book review, no members are operational, despite 3801 being restored in 1986 and 3830 in 1997. The book is simply a must-have for New South Wales fans or those with an interest in the technical aspects of the mighty 38s. Well, that wraps up episode 8 in the series. Please give the video a like if it was to your taste. Comments are always welcome. Episode 9 will be due next month, and while I won't give away the title just yet, I'm sure Diesel fans will look forward to it. Thank you very much for watching.